today. It's a little overcast, maybe drizzly. We're gonna call it just things falling off the leaves. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. This is Active Stretch. I am Kathryn. We're at Avila Bay Athletic Club. We're back on the back lawn. I don't think any of us will ever think of this lawn the same again. It's it used to be like, oh, the lawn's so pretty, walking on past. Now we're like, this is our new home. We're gonna sit up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders back and down. We're gonna tuck our chin down, straight down. Oh, open up the back of our neck. We spent too much time on the computer yesterday. This is it. Oh, everybody, do me a favor and mute yourself. I'm going to get up. You keep stretching your neck. I'm going to make sure I mute everybody. I just heard somebody come on. Not do my Little Miss Sunshine act here. Oh, I muted myself. Good. Okay, I'm going to mute you all. There we go. Perfect. Back to full screen. Thank you all for being here. A little bit of a light class this morning. It's getting darker in the morning. Holy cow, when I was coming, okay, that was probably enough stretching that way. We're gonna drop our left shoulder down, get myself in the middle of the screen, tilt to the right. Come on up. One of our normal Zoom participants is actually here today. Super excited to see her happy face. What else can I tell you? Like I said, I don't know much that if you were here yesterday, I don't know much compared to yesterday. Oh, we had a big class for Mitch today. I felt like I worked super hard. Although I could see somebody ahead of me's watts, and so I was trying to keep up. Man, push, push, push. Oh, we're doing 6 to 8 of each stretch, active isolated. We are moving through our normal range of motion. I think everybody here today has been here. So working through the range of motion, gently compressing the joint surface releases the synovial fluid. One more, switch to the other side. Drop that hand down if you need to. Come on over. And a little bit of blood flow, getting the muscles working if you're just waking up. Oh, big yawn. Okay. I might have to come into the deep dark with you all. The tent is up and they've got lights coming, but they're not here yet, so it's a little bit dark in there. It is Halloween season, so one more, everybody feels good. We're gonna drop that left hand down, turn to the right. So I guess Summer was here yesterday and we never saw her. Summer is our Friday morning yoga instructor. If you haven't checked it out, you should check out Summer. Something tells me she came to the pool with Poppy. Yeah, she came to the pool with the baby. Oh, another couple reps. Nice deep breath. But yeah, I think as it's getting dark, it's darker in the mornings. People are like snuggling in. Okay, one more, everybody. Same thing, other side. It kills it? Huh. I could see December. December, it's just dark all the time. Is that Carly Simons? Talks about, following the sun. So, a couple more, everybody. We got folks here on the lawn. We're talking about daylight savings time and not coming to spin class. There was one bike left. So if you want to take spin, we had one bike left for you today. One more. And then drop that left hand down. Look to your right knee. Drop down at the ankle, everybody. Oh. Okay, Pete, I will say the mic was really picking stuff up. I was way over there and it picked up Michelle, and she's not as loud as you. So if you didn't hear Pete, which I kind of think you did, because like I said, the mic's really picking stuff up today. Pete was asking about flu shots. Okay, couple more, everybody. Yeah, I was shocked at how loud it was. It was like, oh, this is definitely work. Drop your right hand down, look to your left knee, get the angle, levator scapula. Yeah, somebody came in yesterday and they said, you have a lot of electronics. And I said, don't talk to me about it. I'm not a techie. So all these toys, I'm just like, work tools, not toys. Again, 6 to 8, everybody. Just warming up. If you just got out of bed, like I said, some of us got up for Mitch's class, and for some reason it was especially workouty today. Maybe it was the Van Halen song. One more. Again, sit up nice and tall again. If you kind of slouched, drop that left hand down, turn to the right. Oh. Breathe and turn. So we watched a movie last night about the Dalai Lama and science. The Dalai Lama is totally interested in physics. And they were putting up like compare and contrast like uh, columns, and it was like science, Dalai Lama, or science and Buddhism. It was super cool. I was just like, who would have thought the Dalai Lama? And then towards the end, he was like talking about physics type things. It was like he really, it wasn't just like, that's weird. It was like he really, is like kind of a an armchair physicist. So that was kind of cool. Drop your right hand down, turn to the left. And they were talking about the two principles of Buddhism. So I got to look into that a little bit more. Bring that to you for Tai Chi class. I I took a physics class one time in college, and I got done with the test, and the teacher said you can leave as long as you don't talk to anybody coming in late. Okay. So I'm really good at theoretical physics. I'm not very good at practical physics, but I'm better. Again, you look at a physics class when you're a 19 or 20-year-old student, and you even growing up the way I did, there was a lot of stuff I didn't have practical knowledge of, and now I think I would do better. So, anyways, after 6 to 8 of those, lost track talking about physics. Roll your shoulders forward a couple times. We're wide awake because we did cycle, so we're chatty today. Roll up, back and around. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull them down your back. Oh, man. Oh, that feels good. Take your left hand, bring it across your body. Oh, this is much better. Yesterday, I was way far away from the camera. Come on up. As you come across, if you don't feel a stretch in the back of your shoulder blade, try thumb down. That'll actually help the muscle stretch a little bit more. There's a little bit twist in that infraspinatus muscle. Everybody can probably say this with me. Second most commonly injured rotator cuff muscle. So good to keep it pliant and loose. Okay, 2 more, everybody. So number 1, number 2. Yeah, we're all talking about getting out of town. We live in the best place on earth, but it is nice to get out of town once in a while. Come up the angle. Your choice. You can skim your shoulder. You can skim your ear. Yeah, I'll have to ask Kristen Pete just how loud you are. Because like I said, I was shocked that Michelle came through. It was like, oh. uh, uh, oh. Two more, everybody. Okay, last one. And then your choice, up and over. If this doesn't work for you, feel free not to play along. If this is super horrible, you can do just your subscapularis. This guy, we're going to get to this one a little bit later. That's ideally you're getting your elbow behind your shoulder blade. You can do just tricep, so straight back tricep, or incorporate all of them. Come over, give yourself a little assist. Great place to use the strap to begin with. I wore a scarf this morning because I came to cycle. Pull it down with that, wherever you're at today. But again, make sure that your neck is able to move while you're doing this, because if your neck is all messed up after we just got done stretching it, you're stretching too hard. Okay, come on down, shake it out, come across the other hand. Oh. Oh, nice big yawn, big breath. That was number 6. Two more, everybody. Okay, one more. Oh, and deep breath. I know, sorry. Up and at the ankle. That's one joy with the mask is people can't tell I'm yawning so much. Because my Monday Tai Chi class for Parks and Rec, we wear our masks the whole class, even though we're outside and we're 6 feet away, and just, everybody just feels real comfortable in their masks and they're super safe, but you can get away with yawning way more. So if you're on Facebook, one more. They come up and over, and again, choices on this one. Do whatever works for you. Um, so, I kind of getting up in the morning, being here early. I don't normally, check in with Facebook, and I hit the floor running with patients. So I looked at Facebook last night, and they're like, "Today was Crazy Hat Day." I'm like, I missed it. So I looked up what today is. It's random poetry. I don't think we'll be having that today. So, but I'm sure we got something coming for Halloween. I'm sure Nancy has something up her sleeve, because Halloween is her favorite holiday. So I'm sure the club will be ready for something. Oh, nice deep breath. Go and release it. Shake it out if you need to. Shoulders back, thumbs back, open up. Oh, chest high this guy. Chin just posteriorly retracting. If you don't have a double chin, you're not doing it right. We don't want to do this. We just want to do this. Come on down. Couple cycles of that. Squeezing your shoulder blades down and back. Uh, Engaging those back muscles. Opening up. If you've been doing jigsaw puzzles, sales must have gone through the roof. I get more people tell me they're doing jigsaws right now. So if you've been hunched over the table doing jigsaws, this is a great stretch. If you want to add into it, what we're going to do is we're going to roll our shoulders up and back. We're going to look out over our shoulder. And we're going to come back. We're going to do the same thing other side. Just opening up. Great. When you're ready, roll your shoulders around. Go ahead and we'll spinal twist this way. We're going to roll forward, curl our back again. Come on up, roll our shoulder blades down our back. Spinal twist to the left. Just if you're waking up, just warming up nice and gentle with yourself. Nice deep breath. Okay, one more deep breath, everybody. Come on back, drop your right hand down, up and over. Sitting deep into that left sit bone. Don't come up. Sit down. Oh, open up your side body. Okay, come on down. Go and switch your feet the other way if you got your legs crossed like I do. And then we are going to curl forward again. Oh, I know. Uh, Opening up between your shoulder blades. Come on up. Spinal twist the other way, everybody. I will say when Mitch's bike made that noise today, I was like, okay, where's the red bag? So there are red emergency bags here, multiple places in the gym facilities. So fire extinguisher, red bag, safety procedures here. Okay, come on back to center. Drop your right hand down, up, other way. Sorry, everybody. Red bag. There's a big one up front. There is an AED. There's little bags back here. There's one in the group fitness room or the where the cardio is now, and it has at least a non-rebreather, and I think gloves. Okay, come on back down, everybody. Soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall again. Scooch around a little bit if you need to. Hinging forward from your hips. Oh. And then once you've got all that range of motion out, then you can release your upper torso. Oh, a couple nice deep breaths, everybody. One more deep breath. Breathe all the way in, expand into your lower abdomen, and then go ahead and breathe out. Put your right leg out, leave your left foot in, sit up nice and tall, turn your torso so your breastbone is over your kneecap. Come on down. Hinging from the hips again, and once you've got all that out, you can release your upper torso. Use the strap, grab hold, pull in. Okay. Come on up, same thing other side. You know, if you're home and you've got music, go ahead, put it on. I'm all good with that. Turn your torso, come on down. It's just, you got, those of you that got on early heard the feedback. It was a little nutty. Okay, come on up, everybody. Use your hands if you need to, if your back is not that strong. Be safe. Kick on out. Oh, same thing, other straight, both legs. Sit up nice and tall, hinging forward from your hips. And then if you want, release your upper torso. Pushing through your heels increases the stretch. Oh, I lost a foot. Um, uh, when you're ready, come on up. Feet together on your side. You know we're doing clamshells. Oh, so again, you've got choices. You can do basic, A little bit more. Most aggressive, we're going to lose my foot. Toes pointing straight forward, kick on up. 6 to 8. Number 8. Come on down, grab that top leg, pull it on back, hip flexor. This is where I am not flexible at all. You can do this active isolated, but again, because it's my problem area, it's just easier to do, easier not to overdo doing it static. So if you're thinking this is my problem area, I really need to hit it active isolated, it might be one of the better ones to just do static and really focus on that muscle and make sure that you're not overstretching, because that's a big injury. Kicking out, overstretching usually seems to take longer to heal than being too tight. Kick the other way, everybody. Oh. Curl into a little ball. Grab that top leg, do whatever you want. I got my caffeine back here. I better not kick that and make myself cry. Your choice. Toe forward though. Okay, after 8, go ahead and again curl into a small ball. The closer you get that bottom knee to your nose, the better off you are. Pull this leg on back. Oh man, that one is tight. I blame Mitch. Cycle class was hard today. Our hummingbirds are coming in later and later every day. They're not here yet. We've got other little songbirds up in the trees. Hopefully you can hear those. Yesterday during class we had a hawk. Was just very unhappy. He was screaming. Okay, go ahead and kick that out. Sit on up again. We're going to stretch our IT band, a little bit more of a more aggressive spinal twist. Your choice. We're going to kick out that right leg, put our left foot on the outside of our right knee, sit up nice and tall, pull that knee towards your shoulder. Come on into a spinal twist. If you want to stretch your IT band, you're going to kick on out. Okay, come on down, kick out, switch to the other side. Again, start by sitting up nice and tall, foot on the outside of your knee, pull it to the opposite shoulder, come into that spinal twist, and then if you want to do your IT band, kick on out. Okay, come on down. Come into whatever a comfortable seated position looks like to you. We're gonna do cat camel a little different. So if you've got bad shoulders and you just on all fours is really like not working for you, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn this way, and we're just going to put our hands on our knees. If you're at home and you're sitting in a chair, even better. You're gonna curl in. You're gonna come up. There's the hummingbird. Curl in, come up. Again, you're just moving through that range of motion with the low back, getting a little bit of looseness through the spine, maybe lubricating the joints a little bit. Oh, because after that, couple more. The other thing we're going to do today that we don't always do is we're going to do our hip flexors kneeling. If you're at home, you can do it on your couch or your bed. Just make sure you grab onto something to keep you stable because that's a much softer surface. We're going to come into, we're going to do it this way, this guy. So the goal is to get our hip ahead of our knee. So we're just going to come in, we're going to engage our core, we're going to lock down our lower abs so that we're leaning forward. And honestly, this is so stinking tight that I can barely get to 90 degrees. Uh, so one of our class members here on the lawn, her hip flexors are actually really nice and loose, and mine are super tight. So I was like, "Wait, I don't understand what your problem is with that." uh, she's the poster child for good hip flexors. I am not. Oh, just stretching a little bit of balance. The closer, the shorter your distances between this leg and this knee together, the harder the balance is. So if I put this over here, a lot harder to balance. Oh, just like again, engage. Really focus on that muscle. Check in with it. See how it feels. Make sure your core stays engaged. You don't fall out of that. Oh, and just breathe. Okay, come on out of that. We'll do same thing, other side. I'm going to turn and face you all so that you can see what I'm talking about. So if my foot is way out here, easy balance. If I bring my foot in here, much harder balance. If you're at home and you're bored and you want to play around with it, of course you're here. Da, 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 semaphore. But again, your core is locked down, engaged, pulling your pubic bone towards your rib cage. Yeah, I know. I'm doing. My left foot is so. If we're opposites, this is actually my left foot. It's just like gripping, gripping, gripping constantly. Come on out of that, everybody. And again, your choice. Cat camel on all fours. Cat camel here. Loosen up a little bit. Whatever's working for you. Oh, I yeah, and I like I said, I told Pete was next to me, and I told him that I was trying to keep up watts wise with the person ahead of me because I could see their watt screen. Yeah, I wasn't happening. One more, everybody, and then we're gonna just get ourselves onto our back body. We're gonna move that out of the way so I don't kick it again. Grab a strap if you got one. Again, if you've got a scarf, you can use that wherever works for you today. Excuse me. Hope I got my hand over that in time. Uh, on your back, curl both knees in towards your chest. Oh, rock back and forth a little bit. Give yourself a massage on your back. And then when you're ready, we'll come into pigeon, everybody. So go ahead and place your foot closest to the screen on the floor. Put the other ankle on your knee. Pull both knees in towards your chest. Nice deep breath. Yeah, no blue skies today. Yesterday we had a little bit of blue skies. This is solid gray today. Go ahead, switch to the other side, everybody. Oh, come on in. Oh, nice deep breath. And then when you're ready, knees back into your chest again, everybody. Rocking out a little bit. And then go ahead, grab your strap. I've moved it 5 times. Where did I put it? There it is. Place one foot either flat on the mat or straight out. It gives you a little bit of a hip flexor stretch on that other leg. Grab the strap if you got one, put it on the ball of your foot. If you don't have it, just work around running through the range of motion. Toes towards the nose is the stretch, toes towards the sky is the release. Again, active isolated, working through the normal range of motion, engaging the antagonist muscles, adding a little bit of assist at the end with the strap. Okay, one more, everybody. Get us ready for a more aggressive straight leg stretch. So lock out your knee. Make sure the strap is safe. And then pull your nose towards your toes. Nice deep stretch. And again, feels pretty good after cycle class. If you're thinking, I could have come to cycle class today, we do have another cycle class today. It is at 9:15 with Patty. It's a nice kind of get you oriented on the bike if you haven't done it in a while. Patty's very good about helping you set up the bike so it's geared to fit you. We have a lot of adjustments on those bikes, and you know, everything's 6 feet apart, super safe. You do have to wear a mask inside the buildings and anytime you're closer than 6 feet here at the club. But feel free to come on down. The dinner of the night is chicken cacciatore with a little bit of pasta and some veggies. So if you're looking not to cook dinner, give the club a call. You can make a time. Just come down, pick it up. Okay, one more, everybody. Move the strap to your instep. Oh, drop that heel down towards the floor. Lift it up towards the sky. Bent knee hamstring stretch. Ideally leaving the angle between your thigh and your torso the same. Oh, big yawn. Big breath, everybody. Okay, two more. Okay, last one. Lock out that knee, drop that whole leg down as a unit. Here's where I really feel it from Mitch's cycle class, is if I don't have the strap, it makes it harder to do the straight leg hamstring stretch. Maybe I cheat a little bit with the assist. Oh boy, I got both feet off the floor. Sorry, everybody. Couple more. Oh, feels so good. Yeah, random poetry day. I got nothing on that one. You don't want to hear random poetry out of me. Although, like I said, it is a lovely day here. I can make something out of the sycamore leaves and the hummingbirds. Okay, one more. Take the tension on the muscle. Drop that other leg down, release the tension, drop it across your midline, leaving this hip flat on the floor, opening up the outside of your hip. Pushing through the heel increases the stretch, makes you want to cry a little bit. Okay, go ahead and release the strap, bend your knee, come into a full spinal twist if you like. If you're at home and you got a bolster, you want to put it on your knee, that is just great. Either straight arm out or goal poster arms, whatever's working for you today. Big breath. I was dreaming last night about being at the club. I got to tell you, it's always weird when you're dreaming about being here, and then all of a sudden you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm not at the club. Engage your core, pull your belly button in, come on up to center, pull your knees into your chest for just a sec. Oh, rock back and forth if that feels good. Grab the strap, place it on the ball of your other foot. Same thing, other leg. Your choice, knee bent, knee straight, bent knee calf stretch. Okay, number 6 right here. 2 more. Go ahead, lock out your knee, everybody. Same thing, bent knee calf or straight leg calf stretch. You know, at times we talk about fascial planes. When I stretch my calf, I can feel it all the way up into my thigh right about to here. So fascial planes. Your fascia are those little when you have a steak or a chicken and it has that little membrane on it. That's the fascia, and it connects one muscle next to the other, helps it slide. But boy, you get a line of fascia and it gets tight and you can feel it. One more. That was a really bad description of fascia. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll do better next week. That'll be our random poetry. Strap to the instep. Drop your heel down. Lift your heel up towards the sky. Bent knee hamstring stretch, everybody. Oh, nice deep breath. Okay, 2 more, everyone. Okay, last one. Lock out your knee. Drop that heel down as a unit. Lift it up using your hip flexors. Little assist with the strap. Number 4, halfway through. Number 7, one more, everybody. Take the tension on that strap. Hold it for a 1-2 count. Release the tension. Drop it across your midline, opening up the outside your hip. Breathe into that muscle if it's super tight so that you can kind of hopefully release it a tiny bit more. Oh. Okay, a little bit and one more breath. When you're ready, bend your knee, release your strap, come into a spinal twist, everybody. Oh. Okay, engage your lower abdomen, pull that knee up towards your nose. Keep on coming back to your back body, pull your knees in. One more nice big hug, pull your knees in towards your chest, rock back and forth. Roll your ankles around a little bit, everybody. We didn't get to our ankles. Roll them the other way. And then again, it's weird things because my hip flexors were super tight yesterday. We're going to roll onto our stomach. Oh. And again, if this just doesn't work for your low back, feel free not to engage. But what we're going to do is we're going to reach back. We're going to grab that leg. And again, my friends here on the lawn that have great hip flexors can do both at the same time. If you're like me and you can only do one, that's great. If you want to use a strap to grab that foot and trap it and pull it in, that's great. But what I, again, ask you to do is engage your core, pull your belly button up towards your spine, push your pubic bone down into the floor, and that'll help keep your low back safe. Again, if you want to put your foot farther away, that'll give you a little bit of relief if your low back is hurting. And again, this just doesn't feel good. Feel free to go back to that kneeling posture and do it that way. Okay, go ahead and release that. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. Same thing, other foot. Oh, this is the one that's going to make me, oh man. Oh, think bad thoughts. Oh, make ugly faces for you all. Again, make sure that core is engaged, pushing down. It's easy to cheat by arching your back, and that's absolutely not what you want to do. It's not good for your low back, and you're really not getting a good stretch. So push down into the floor with your pubic bone. It'll help the stretch. And again, if you've got the strap and you want to release a little bit, that's just great. Take a nice deep breath. Two more nice deep breaths, everybody. Okay, go ahead and release the tension on that. Rock back and forth, bend your knees up, go back and forth. Little massage on those muscles we just stretched. After that, we're going to sink back into child's pose. Oh, come on up. Toes together, knees at the edge of the mat. We'll do our active child's pose, sitting on down, pushing out with our hands. We get a little bit of a stretch through our subscapularis muscle, the muscle that makes the floor of our armpit. It's, again, one of our rotator cuff muscles. It locks us down for stabilizing our shoulder blade when we need to push something. It also helps with swimming and rope climbing, ladder climbing. So if you've been doing those house chores like everybody's been doing it with this whole thing being home more often, you might feel this a little bit. Ooh, nice deep breath, everybody. And then when you're ready, both hands towards the left, sink back into your right sit bone. Come on, back to center, switch to the other side. You'll notice differences from side to side during this whole stretch class. That's okay, that's normal. Okay, come on back to center. One more child's pose, stretching out, stretching out. And then come on up. By popular demand, we're going to do a little bit of balance work. So get yourself up onto your feet, however's comfortable for you. Oof. Cycle class. Yikes. So when you're ready, I got my nice Avila hoodie on today. We're going to stand up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders back. Just go ahead and lift your right knee. A little bit harder if you put your hands up. Come on out. And then if it feels safe for you, you can come into dancer. If not, you can just stay in that little inverted tree. This is actually more like airplane. Then come on out of that. Same thing other side. Come on up. I've got my hokas on. So the harder the surface you're on, actually it's a little bit easier to balance. The more soft, labile, the harder it is to balance. So the hokas make it a little bit challenging. If you're at home on your hardwood, it's easier. If you're on your carpet, it's a little bit harder. And if you're on your carpet on a mat, it's even harder. Kick on out. Okay, come on up. And again, if this doesn't feel good, you can always do tree in the wind. There's our other guy. So wherever you're at today, if you want to be a super balancy star, you can go between. Oh, don't do that. You'll fall over. See, we're working on it. Come on up, everybody. At least we have a good time when we're making fun of ourselves and our balance. We're going to do our little side stretch. Your choice, feet planted, feet crossed, whatever's working for you. Hands come up, hands cross. Come on up and over. Oh, open up your side body. Again, those fascial planes, I'll have a better description next week. Come on out of it. Same thing other side. Like I said, these hokas, they don't make me look good balance-wise. Oh. Okay, come on up. We'll do our last one. We'll do our forward to back. So if you were with us yesterday, it's going to look like this. We're going to come up. We're going to open up our chest, get our hands behind us. Just getting off midline works our balance a little bit. If we want to work it even more, we're going to come up on our tiptoes as we come up. As we come hands forward, we rock back on our heels. And again, be safe with yourself. That's a weird balancing thing. We should work on it, but we don't normally. Come on up. Come on back. Come on up. Come on back. One more, everybody. We're going to come down. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to tighten everything up. Oh, tighten everything up. One more. Nice deep breath, everybody. Two more. Nice, cool autumn air. Got the birds singing here back on the lawn. Last one. I hope you enjoy your day. Have a fabulous day. Thank you, everybody that came out to the lawn with me. Like I said, we'll never look at it the same again. Thank you all for being with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Kathryn.
Oh, hey, Miss Pat. Thank you.